is Show Cup 70. LawLiet vs 120. 120 is the current reigning king after his win over... Wait, that win race doesn't seem right. Oh, after his win over Happy yesterday, he kinda killed Infi with a 6-1. He's currently the pinnacle of Warcraft, even over Happy, because he has defeated Happy 3 times in best of 7s, in case you forgot. But his challenger is no other than the Raraland runner-up and the DreamHack runner-up, and he's slowly but steady coming out of a slump. He's LawLiet, and he's a force to be reckoned with. Let's see. A lot of people say that Night Elf is without chances versus Undead, and I am certainly one of these guys. Will LawLiet prove me right, or will we have some great entertainment? Off we go. As we have 120 on the right-hand side. As I said yesterday, sometimes it takes a little while for him to really start his powerful engine. Sometimes his early maps aren't really that spectacular, and that's the chance for LawLiet to score early. He opens things up with the Demon Hunter. Creeping the Keeper here on this map, pretty hard. Level 3 not really guaranteed and hard to accomplish. Warden suffers from the same problem. So Demon Hunter it is. And Demon Hunter Panda can be really powerful. As so often in this matchup, you gotta make sure that the undead is not expanding, as we don't have in-game sound. The hell? There we go. Scout sees the scout. Is that okay audio levels, or should I boost it a bit? I feel like I have to boost it a bit. But, oh, look at this. Claws of attack right off the bat. That's a solid start. TP sold. And what do we got? Oh, yeah. The double sack skull. No dust against archers. There's one wisp here. There's a second. Can he detonate all of them? Ooh, wait. That's only 48 XP. Did he not finish the spot? Or did he kill too early? Anyway, we gotta look for this Ogre Magi. Massive damage! Claws on the DK. Ay, but also massive mana burns. That's all the mana gone already in LawLiet with the last hit. Spectacular plays. Only after 2 minutes. Gotta be careful to not get surrounded here. Yeah, that was pretty much impossible. I feel like a surround was indeed possible. Here comes the next wisp. What's the strategy for LawLiet? First of all, get rid of the skeletons. Get rid of the blight. That was a perfect detonate. LawLiet firing from all cylinders in the early game. And he would be level 2. If not for that little mistake at the bottom, was playing this a little bit too much on the edge. But this DK, he's down to 100 HP, which is absolutely nothing. And he's brute forcing that expansion. Archers, oh, aiming for a surround, doesn't really work. 120 got his coffee this morning. And it's nighttime, so archers can be saved into Shadow Melt. As we saw, there is no dust. Both players pretty happy with their items thus far. Level 2 for the DK acquired. Creeps get the last hit. A little bit unlucky for LawLiet. And now for 120, the Unholy Aura is working, so the DK is regenerating. And here is the Expo. Hunter's Hall tier 2. No mass hunt all in, no AP push, nothing. So far, straight up tier 2. Demon Hunter levels is a huge problem though. 120 feels confident. LawLiet double checks. Is there another expansion? Yes, it is. So the tech advantage will lay with the Korean for a long time. Can he destroy this one? He's trying to get rid of the blight once again. Archers are here too. This seems... Oh, a little early maybe? He won't get rid of all the blight. Right. DK is here getting burned again. Thank you, Eer0 for the 5-month resub. Much appreciated. The pressure is good though. No level 3. Can he kick that haunted still? boots would be so good on... Oh, there is boots on the Demon Hunter. And finally level 2. That took him 3 minutes. Oh, the denies of 1-0 are very, very nice. Ghouls defend on the left-hand side. Expo is coming up. Tech is still far away. And 1-0 is also supply blocked. Oh, it can't work. No. He did the math in his head, like, 1 + 1 - 2 is, I don't know. It doesn't work. Panda second. And it's time for a barbecue. Oh man, would a level 2 mana burn help now? What's 1-0 doing? Defending? Attacking? These ghouls seem to have a pretty short lifespan. That's 1 down. That's 2 down. And another burn. He's spending a lot of resources. Mana resource for the mana burns. He has to. So that makes healing a little bit more expensive. Oh, here's the AP. Lures into AP. What is this? Kafka on the shore. 8-month resub. Nice nickname as well. And these ghouls prove to be very, very fragile early on. He wants the surround. He gets the surround. Whispers here. Detonate. Demon Hunter survives for now, but he's got to be so careful. Can't rely on the evasion. Will he miss the last hit? Not really. AP down, but at what cost? Tech has started. Panda leveled quite a bit. But this expo is up. Is it safe though? If only he had a breath of fire. But no, good micro. Archers keep up the pressure. He really wants to go through with this AP. DK, hold on! Can the panda block? He got big bones. Not big enough. Can 1-0 still stabilize? He's defending every single AP. It's still a oh, more wisps. LawLiet has been so good in AP pushes in the matchup versus Orc especially. Oh, look at this. Look at the block. The DK can't move. He has no TP. Just need the right amount of damage. If the panda turns around and hits him with the stick, that's it. And this might just be game. Wonderful execution outside the box for LawLiet. Archer into AP into Dryads. And maybe it was too brave for 1-0. Wow, the saves. To go for that expansion a second time. He wants these cigarettes so desperately. Whoopsie. Careful. Careful. But the more important stuff is happening in the north. Because this is do or die for 1-0. Holding on to dear life for that tier 2. Archer still saved. And he goes for the GG. And that is 1-0. Just like yesterday. Our champion struggles on map 1. Because LawLiet is a beast when he's in shape. So say so. I hope you eat your words from yesterday when we had this little discussion about LawLiet shape. I said, LawLiet, he's back. Slowly coming back. As he had a top 4 finish in WSB as well. Only beaten by Moonlin and Labyrinth. And I haven't seen this push. Like, usually if you go for the early expansion harass, it's with Huns and then APs, but despite the low level Demon Hunter, this worked out masterfully, and the key for this was the early harass. DK is so low after such a small time. And that's the 1-0, just like that. Last Refuge proved to be a good battleground, a good starter for LawLiet. 1/4 of the job done. Only needs 3 more against the guy who 4-1'd happy. Sounds easy, doesn't it? Map 2. Twisted. Is it a warden? Is it a warden? Engine of War is in position. Of course it is! Twisted Meadows, bigger map, better to creep. And LawLiet, the only Night Elf player in the world who reliably goes for this cunning hero that's very adept at entering and escaping combat. That hero can learn Blink, Phantom Knife, Shadow Strike, and Vengeance. But let's see if 120 has some vengeance for LawLiet. Ghoul build again. Will it be the Brute Force expansion for the second time, or did he learn the lesson? You can play Whack-A-Mole a bit with expansions. Both races, Night Elf and Undead, very, very capable of going for a second base. And there she is. We all love the one. Is there anyone who doesn't like to watch Warden games? If that's the case, please go to a different stream. You're not welcome here. First blood drawn. This time he gets the experience prior to the first creep camp. Unlike last game. Warden, true. Alright. Let's look for the items. Let's look for 120, who is expanding again. Soapy mask on a Warden? Are you kidding me? Crystal Ball on the other side. Second Engine of War is already up. Probably 4 creeping, so a slower early game. But my god, is this a dream inventory or what? The mana regen, thanks to this item, he finds it at 3 minutes. This game will probably last about 17-20 minutes, if not longer. That's just insane. The builder Shadow Strike, and he's saving the skill point for Blink if he needs it. But so far, very capable of walking out of surrounds. And again, pressure on the DK. Oh, there it is. But there's also Shadow Melt and no dust. But the Crystal Ball is ready in 14. Gives LawLiet enough time to go for the detonate. Big experience from that as well. A little ghoul run by. Didn't do too much damage, so it is Hunts. So far, the expansion is unscouted. LawLiet's creep route exposed. Good usage of the Crystal Ball, staff out. And 120, he knows something is up. But he can't find it yet. Interesting proxy position here at the mercenary camp. But if this is scrapped, that's dangerous for 120 because then it opens up mercenaries as well. The position for the undead is good. Can immediately pounce. Ooh, the staff was stolen away by the DK. I like that move, so the warden doesn't have it. It's still nighttime. Can still go for Shadow Melt. But so far it's only chip damage, waiting for level 3, and then the real Shadow Strike gets unfolded. Very conservative. That's level 3. Good luck, DK. No TP. Has the staff out immediately. And that should open up the map quite a bit. What's the item? Wealth of Mana Stealing. Not too shabby. And yeah. Is it Hunts even? Yeah, Hunts are coming now. Little bit of healing thanks to the Shadow Priest. My god, LawLiet is bursting through the mana. Gotta be careful though. A coil is waiting. Ooh, with the name on it. Damn, he plays with fire and gets so many kills. 120 is in a world of trouble if this gets broken a bit.
A player's forces are under attack.
LawLiet about to kill Illidan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wisps. He did so much damage. Oh my god. He did so much damage already. And the push goes straight into the main. Screw all the investments onto that expo with the narrow, etc, etc. Go straight into the main, where of course the herd ghouls are. Tech is at 50% though. Ooh, this has to work. Do or die for LawLiet. After this push, it's either 2-0 or the series is reset. Glaive throw is coming, 3 APs. And how do you counter this? With ghouls, of course.
Town is under siege.
Keeps... Oh, that Moonwell position. Sweet. Will be kicked though, but there is more time for the APs to come up. Huntress damage looks good. Warden damage looks good. Pummeling this poor DK. He's out of the fight. So are the ghouls. APs are up. What the hell? Is he stuck? No. He is! Oh no! Blink! Shadow Strike! Right click! That's gotta be it! The DK is dead and there is Blink and Shadow Melt. Guys, this must be game. Blink out, level 4 in 7 minutes 26. What a spectacular start into the series. For the man they call LawLiet. Glaives are up. Screw that tier 2. Screw that altar. Screw that game. Double slaughterhouse. Okay. It's still tier 1 LawLiet, mind you. But it's 0 hero 120. Once that Moonwell is up, guys. Warden is back to almost full health. Okay, spends it on the Shadow Strike again, because that's a double kill, of course. Wow. Phenomenal.
A player's force
1-0 hangs in. Alta, but he'll be on tier 1. In a second. So, GG. GG 2-0. Just like that. The series is 26 minutes old and we started a little later, so 2-0 in 20 minutes. And LawLiet's Warden is working again. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Mr. Necromancer needs a little revive, I feel. If LawLiet wins every second map from here on out, that's his match. Berkey, thank you for the 10-month resub. Hope you had a great time home at Wiesmoor. Sick AP push. Sick timing. Everything's going quite well for LawLiet. 2 different heroes on 2 different maps. Another map, another start. 1-0. Is he gonna be dethroned at the end of the year? After such a good run recently? It is Turtle Rock. So glad LawLiet is hitting his stride finally. Yeah, he's back. He is back indeed. 2 more for a new Show Cup champion in LawLiet. In the last Show Cup of the year. Is there a change? Or is it ghouls again? Is it an expo again? LawLiet is a little lucky starting at the left-hand side. because here you can creep the ogres very reliably. And they're on the same lane. Demon Hunter it is again. No keeper on Turtle Rock. Seems like the keeper days are finally over in this matchup. 1-0 would be really, really greedy if he expands here. Kind of tough to do, but he was really greedy on last Refuge as well. And especially on Twisted, with the possibility of a Warden. Full out best of 7 with Neo. Good day to watch back to Warcraft. Thank you. Glad you enjoy it. So, creeping starts, Demon Hunter out, little bit of repair. And again, TP sold, but only for Rot and Dust. So a more aggressive approach, I'd say. And doesn't look like an expo early. The trolls are blocking the Acolyte, preventing a last hit. What, did they? Yes. And the Acolyte falls too. So that early game looks good. On the other side, gauntlets, not bad. Lots of wisps used early, and it's again a level 1 Demon Hunter harass. No burn. The DK positioning is getting a little better. Uh-oh, careful. Can't get that one surrounded. And ghoul pressure on the way to tier 2. So it is a very different 1-2-0. Luigi, thank you for the 37-month resub. Woofies! No woofies today. Skeleton split, but no burns thus far. Experience goes to the DK. That prevents level 2. Nice detonate, gets out of a surround. Always having a wisp nearby. When he needs it, except now. Oh boy, he needs another one for the detonate. Can the Demon Hunter without evasion survive this? I don't think there's a wisp coming, is there? Trying to fight, but it's gotta be a TP. They trade HP quite heavily, and 1-0 didn't get level 2 yet. It's aura first, by the way, no coil. So you don't need the mana burns early. It doesn't really do much except making your regen more expensive. This is super old school. Like, this is Hasuop's times of Undead. 2007. Detonate. Not really worth it. There we go. Before it dies, can detonate. So all the small green cams going to 1-2-0. Demon Hunter is level 2 as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
This is a long way home for the Chinese. Ooh, gotta be careful. We got the item Ring of Regen. Absolutely perfect. In this situation. 2 HP per second. Wonderful. 1-0 only left with the scraps. He got a lot of items, but really not the best. LawLiet got boots, ring. Fantastic. But we arrive on Undead tier 2. And this is the first time where we really see an Undead tier 2. Yeah, we had slaughterhouses in the works. But that's about it. That's all we saw in 2 games. Can LawLiet win this style as well? There is no Hunter's Hall, if I see this correctly. What? You do the rat spot? 84, thank you for the 13-month resub. Hope to see you in the Meisterschaft relegation soon. Wow, that's sick, actually. And he gets the rune and everything is back on full health. Whoa! That's how you creep a rat spot at 5 minutes 40 seconds. So whether it's dryads, oh no, it's not dryads or bears. What's it gonna be then? Ancient No Wind, okay, hippos and fairies. With Naga second. Okay, interesting decisions. So with that army comp, Katka's pipe isn't even that good, but at least it's not in the inventory of 1-0. And a little bit of mana regen makes regening at the Moonwells cheaper, so it's never bad to have a Katka's pipe. DK roaming, not in time though. Big heal potion is also absolutely fantastic. Might even be better than an invo potion.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lich is leveling, good inventory. No expansion though. I was expecting lures. Me too, kinda. But we're not playing this. Tier 3 on the way with... What? With talents. Can someone check the game version? Is this 1.35 already? It's mass range archer talents against the Lich that's already 2.5. Okay. I will never, never, ever question the strategic genius of LawLiet. But this feels like he's making it a little tough for himself. A couple of Night Elves tried to play this style, especially Remind did. But to be honest, that was never too successful. A town portal was bought, so this push is coming in, but LawLiet isn't ready. There's no Cyclone, there's no Orb. Tier 3 isn't even done yet. Flute of Accuracy, oh that will be good. But this push hits so hard. 3 talents in the back, magic damage and Fairy Fire. But now, LawLiet is supply blocked and is losing a lot of regen. Uh-oh, 1 archer down, 2 archers down. That Naga is getting caught, needs to be repositioned. Look at her melt! Not even the anti-magic. Oh my god, the vengeance of a necromancer. This is way too powerful. Cool plays by LawLiet, especially with the rat spot and all. But where's the damage now? I don't see it. The big mana potion was already used. Looks kind of fine that the ghouls all have Fairy Fire, but it's still a massive lack of damage. No orb, nothing. GG. Yep. 1-0. He's back in the series, puts his name on the scoreboard. Wonderful push though. Great timing. He was deterred early on. His DK was again pressured a little bit, but he saw, well, there's nothing that's pressuring me really. There's nothing that does a lot of damage. So what can stop me from one of the most powerful pushes in all of Warcraft? And that's the Ghoul Destroyer push. Nothing. 2 brave strategies worked well for LawLiet. And then there was a botch. I mean, it's alright. Still 4 maps to go. Trying to get into the game. I don't know what the next map... Ah, there we go. Amazonia is the next map. Also kind of unorthodox. We don't see it too often. So how do you play Amazonia? Back in the day, when Lucael was still one of the top undeads, this was a ghoul push. Double crypt, slap it down, here we go. But things have changed quite a bit. Demon Hunter, Keeper, Warden. For 120, I think the question is only expansion or no expansion. And here on Amazonia, the answer should be pretty clear, no expansion. Everything else would greatly surprise me. Just too hard, and the map too small. Demon Hunter again. Is this the moment where the series tilts? Is this the moment where LawLiet is losing confidence in his strats and 120 powers up just like yesterday? When every map he just got better and better and better and better. Abracadabra, thank you for the sub. That is gifted sub number 50 for you. That's a lot of gifted subs, my man. Thank you. Oh no! What is happening? Don't. Come on. Come on. I think I'm done. Oops. It says I'm reconnected, but I'm not sure I am. Okay, I don't want to hold up these guys. Let's hope that there's Flow TV. Otherwise, we gotta look for a restream. Ooh, this is the stressful moment in a caster's life when things are not going the way it was planned. Okay, flowtv.com/live. Open. There seemed to be a Flow TV, but with delay, so we have to wait a little bit. Was the gifted sub? Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay. I hope this works. Oh, damn. Token, create game. I think my entire Warcraft is bugged. Wow, haven't had that before. So it doesn't say protected or something. Flow TV, take my energy. Yeah, me too, me too. Did they remake? No. All right, looks like we are getting ready for Flow TV. So fast forward, in-game, and there we have it. Shout out to Fluxu saving the broadcast. We're gonna fast forward to real time. So we can hopefully join the next game. Still LawLiet left-hand side. We're about to be at the spot where I drop. Haven't had that. There we go. Neo's left the game, and this is what we missed. Oh, did he disrupt the lightning shield creep? No, he couldn't. Nicely played around this by LawLiet. So we can skip the creeping phase real easy. Circlet, no deny. Level 2 accomplished. On the other side, 120 is doing the same. Oh, he has a sacrificial skull. Are you telling me? Thank you, Teggy! Dude, you supported us so freaking much this year. That's insane. 40 months. Oh, Demon Hunter surrounded. Lol, is this game just over in a second? He's tower pushing? What? The madman against LawLiet? You don't want a tower push against LawLiet. Oh, damn. Sorry we missed that. Another big detonate. Demon Hunter's looking so good. But now he's surrounded. Oh my god, is this game just flipping on its head? Not really. Okay, here we're live. And that next tower. Oh, DK Killed with the mana burn. Demon Hunter level 3. This, how are you recovering from this? If you keep the Demon Hunter up. Wait, is that half speed or something? This looks kind of slow. Demon Hunter surround. He will get... Oh, he got the Shredder. Wonderful tool to help in this defense. He's surrounded again, though. Nighttime is still there. Shredder is tearing these ghouls to pieces. And more archers are coming in. This is a hold, ladies and gentlemen. This is 100% a hold. Is it not? With the Shredder here, it can be repaired. Like, what's left in the tank? That Narrow will be cleaned up. Demon Hunter's looking fine again. And everything LawLiet needs is the Shredder. All the ghouls are so hurt. And it was a level 2 DK, so... Wow, didn't expect this game to unfold like this. Way too many kills. Ooh, DH. Is there another coil? No. And 1-0 leaves the game. That nuke didn't work. Boom. 3-1 just like that. Brave choice by 1-0 to go for the tower push. This is something that we've seen before, so it always has to be on the back of a competitor's head. Sorry that this game was a little scuffed, but, you know, technology. 3-1. We're about to have a new Show Cup king. 1 map away. 3 match points for LawLiet. After 1.5 years of not being able to take 1-0 down in a series. Let's take a look. Warcraft 3.info. Player profile 1-0. Opponent LawLiet. When was the last time LawLiet got 2... Wow. The last time LawLiet got 2 maps in a series against 1-0 was also 1.5 years ago. That's crazy. But okay. The map to start the comeback on, or to continue the comeback on, is Tidehunters. And that's gonna be Trouble City for LawLiet. If there's a map for Undead to win against Night Elf, it's Tidehunters. The reigns of 1-2-0 are never really that long. He's able to dethrone Happy. That's now the 2nd time in a row. But then his reign is cut short. And the kings change frequently. LawLiet, he was never the Show Cup king thus far. Played twice, was defeated twice. When will the failed new patch come out? Is it today or will it be on Monday? Get out with your negativity. And people are not working really between the years, so change your tone, then you're welcome. Otherwise, feel free to spew your negativity somewhere else. Demon Hunter again. No risky Warden play with the creep on the left-hand side. Wisps are ready for the detonate, of course. But there's no sacrificial skull. Is he not expanding on Titan? Is that maybe too obvious? Really, really brave. Demon Hunter's checking for it. But it doesn't really matter if there's an expansion or not. The main key to success for LawLiet was always putting damage on the DK early. And that's exactly what he's doing here too. DK might even be trapped. Ooh, burn, level 2. Alright, gotta be careful to not be surrounded. And the ghoul hunt is on again. The most fragile state of ghouls is right here. And tech is on the way. I gotta learn to not look into bases. We got the overlay. We don't need to look in the bases. But yeah, 1-0 seems to be a little angry after that botched tower push. Good start. But he's facing a Demon Hunter with boots. Just like on Third Rock, he's mostly creeping small camps. And one of the big strengths of ghouls is slipping through the fangs. One of the big strengths of ghouls is creeping big spots earlier on. LawLiet always quite some investments into wisps. So in addition to the mana burn, he's using wisps as well. They cost quite a bit. But he gets rid of the skeletons, slows down creeping, reduces the number of coils. Oh, block, right click. Oh, doesn't get it, okay. Good control by 1-0, didn't lose much. But also no level 3. And this time we do have a Hunter's Hall, might be a little bit delayed. Is that the Archer push again that he played on last Refuge? Not really, right? Oh, careful. 4 units around. LawLiet wasn't looking. But the misses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. It's not much damage, but evasion can be a really, really good passive at times. Wow, it's about every archer, every ghoul here, isn't it? 1-0 gets the second one. So the mid game should be rather slow for LawLiet after the 2 losses. Naga again. Okay, is a good catch. We got a Naga Derby. Results in a kill, but when 2 Nagas meet, one of them is most of the time is gonna go down. Can he surround? Doesn't really want to. Dude, the wisp usage in this series is unparalleled. And it's the first real game, I guess? Because, like, we get Dryads now. As I gotta shut down the program here. Incredible. Okay, we're talking. We have a game. Tanky DK, not really what you want. Powerful Naga. At least on one side. Tricky, tricky creep. Needs a lot of repair. And that's the downside of losing the archers early. The boulders. Okay, saved. Boots of Keltalas. Look at this Demon Hunter. But it's expensive. In the meantime, he's soaking up the map. Text to tier 3 is 1-0. And that fight will be explosive. LawLiet has basically nothing on the map. And no level 3 demon. This is very problematic. But he'll probably be of the... like, he knows how strong Tidehunters is or can be for undead. So if he loses here... Maybe not a big deal. But he makes him work for this win. Dryad's coming, but again, just like on Turtle Rock. 1-0 tier 3. Frenzy Cute. Gabiru-sama, thank you for the tier 1 sub. What do you do? Bears are not ready. Anti-air's not ready.
Forces are under attack.
No Panda Breath of Fire against the ghouls. No invul. Yeah, I guess he spent too many resources. Needs bears. Not even level 2 Fork Lightning. Okay. This is a rough game for the Night Elf. Lich is out. Waiting for the orb. Perfect timing. And Destroyer is cute as well. A little bit more experience. Naga inventory is great. And this is risky, of course. This will take some time, but this is exactly what he has to do. Big spot, big experience. Take the risk and hope for the best. Sometimes creeps don't obey. I know that feel. The Demon Hunter has to be the carry. Maybe a Helm of Valor is even the best here. Again, Katga's Pipe. And this time it's a lot better. This time it's with Dryads and Bears. Almost every single unit has mana, so the impact of this aura is huge. Is LawLiet giving... is 1-0 giving LawLiet too much time? Maybe yes, maybe no. Greater mana potion, nice, and here's the push.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oof, Demon Hunter is so hurt. TP on the Naga again. Slippers. All eggs, one basket. Again, LawLiet supply blocked at 48. He can't afford too many losses. But the setup is better than on Turtle Rock. It's still mission impossible here. One bear. This needs to be the perfect execution. Mana burn coming in. Fork Lightning. Oh my god, the nuke. Oh, wow, he has no slots. Needs to get a redo. Bear is still alive. The focus fire isn't that crazy, but he's focusing on the back line. Reju still in. Heal potion as well. But the next nuke is gonna end the life of the Demon Hunter and it's gonna end game 5. I feel. Or is it? Focus switching to the bears. Like single target damage of this 1-0 army is insane. And this is how you expect the game to go. Too many losses early. Not too much accomplished early. You can see here 1-0 pretty much ahead the entire game. And yeah, LawLiet was far behind, so to be expected, I guess, for this game to be going that way. But this was also Tide Hunters, and this was only match point 1 out of 3. 2 more. Fleshless, thank you for the 20-month resub. It feels like if LawLiet can't stop Undead tier 3, he doesn't really know what to do and how to counter it. It's still possible that all of this is turning around. And 1-0 wins 3 more maps. This is map 6. The last or second last one. People talk about how tanky a Demon Hunter is. There was a level 4 DH and he couldn't survive more than 2 seconds. Well, you know that there's a difference between physical damage and spell damage? Yeah? No? God damn, you got bad takes today. And 1-0, you saw that he crept the entire left-hand side? Yeah? Okay. Game 6. The early game was the winner in almost every game in this series. Is it Warden again? There she is. Oh, that would be fitting. If LawLiet wins the series with the Warden, needs to get off the ground quick. And this is, of course, to be expected. If you're 1-2-0. It's a little bit of a gamble between Demon Hunter, Keeper, Warden, but you know your opponent is LawLiet. It's Echo Owls. The new Echo Owls. This is supposed to be a Warden, and yeah. What's the counter? Ghoul pull. Ooh, risky right off the bat. Big investment. This ghoul can disrupt the creep. Shadow Priest gotten by a LawLiet. That's helpful. More damage, a little bit of healing. Warden is there now. This ghoul pull is an investment. It goes into lumber. If you don't have enough lumber, that goes into your attack. And this didn't do much. Oh, saved! Coil wasted. Nice play. Oh, this tech is late. But the Warden has basically 0 XP. Unwilling to continue the camp because he expects the DK here. So it's a little bit of evasion creeping now, but I think... Yeah, the tech is late. It was a cost. But if you prevent the Warden from A, a big item, and B, level 2, that's worth it. Shifts the power spikes quite a bit in the early game. And it's Shadow Strike once again, off to the DK. And here, Randy is. Thank you for the 37-month resub, mate.
The town is under siege. A player's forces are
These
under
numbers
attack.
keep on growing, man. 2 years, 3 years. You guys are so loyal. It's incredible. So, 3 units now. And 1-0 far away as he starts creeping himself. Bad Warden early game. Not a perfect Undead early game. This is weird. Berserker as the second unit. And finally, after 2 minutes, he can go for the spot. Crystal Ball. Fields Batman. Kirk! Thank you for the sub. 1 year. Only 1 year for me so far. Well, you gotta work on these rookie numbers. Much appreciated. And 1-0 has a lot of freedom right now. Creep with ghouls, tank with them, send them to the base, soak up the map, limited amount of XP here. This is the way he has to play it. Ring as well. Is that a little bit of a mental defeat with these 2 items? And no level 3 prior to the first push. 1, 2... It's only 2 ghouls. And a lot of skeletons. Makes good use of it. Saves a lot to the back.
Player's forces are under attack.
But got level 3 eventually. Crystal Ball can scout for tier 2 expansions. Good call save. Okay.
A player's forces are under attack.
1-0 has the lead. That's pretty clear. Oh, is there a coil? There is. As we're creeping on the left side. Warden got a carry. It's Lich second, so not the most tempo play by 1-0. This game is clearly lining up for the late game.
A player's forces are under attack.
No expo. One base, one base. In this matchup. We haven't seen a single expo working. Sells all items. Ooh, pendant? I didn't see what else was in there, but... heavy prioritization of tier 3 over statues. And off we go. The tech is only at 50%. This hurts! Do they still have the backup Acolyte? I don't think so. And again, hiding in the shadows probably here? No? Exactly. And once 1-0 leaves, we rinse and repeat. No backup.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's a way to get a gold advantage if you can't go for an expansion. No second hero, no panda. And that might be too weak in the late game. It's a lot of gold though. Little bit of a stalemate. No second warden, but keeps the DK at home. We'll compare the gold mines. How much gold was it really? Acolyte needs to be rebuilt. DK is at home, so he can immediately go for the orb. That's what he needs.
A player's forces are under attack.
And was that enough time? Not much creeping done, to be honest. The Engine of War usage, almost perfect. Okay, now that the Acolyte is back, I'd say about 350, 360 gold. With basically no cost. Sobi Mask and Pendant. The loot wasn't too great in the early game, now it is. No fan. Moonstone and Orb online. Bears coming. Needs the redo. This is once again the powerful tier 3 push. LawLiet wasn't able to prevent it. Can he just focus on the DK and move him away? This time? The third time we see this push? Pit Lord? What? Okay, I was about to say LawLiet is not losing a Moonwell early on. So he can build more units. There is a destroyer upgrade, but there's no destroyer on the field yet. Cleave against Dryads might be working, but what the hell? There is an AP, but he's not in position yet. Hunter's Hall goes down, no Ultra Vision, no Wellspring, no attack upgrades. And now the AP is there, but 1-0 immediately repositioning. What is this Pit Lord gonna do? It's Howl as well. But 1-0 is just pushing forward. He doesn't care about this Warden at all. Pit Lord gets a coil. And he should be safe. Nice heal potion right after the Nova hits. Dryad's in a wonderful position. This base layout, Starbuck is praising it in chat, looks phenomenal. He has to weather the storm. This is not necessarily an all-in by 1-0, but this is his biggest power spike. Pit Lord is soaking up damage like crazy, that's true. Should you focus this Pit Lord? Another coil, already. That's of course the downside of not having a Demon Hunter. Bears hurt. Warden is fighting for dear life. There's still so many ghouls, but for how long? As the AP... Oh, Nova! The AP is bringing the damage, so are Dryads. Oh, shoot! Shit. This has never happened to me. prior to today. Oh no, 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 no. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to the players. So sorry to you. Oh shit. We gotta join Flow TV and speed up. This is all we can do. Why the hell today? Maybe I just join Flow TV if there's a game 7. Yeah, I think this will take a little bit too long. Let's see if we can get a restream faster than this. Come on, Ted, save me. Trying to join the Chinese stream, it's so impossible. There's a million pop-ups. I think we can go with this. Alright. This is where we ended up. 1-0 still pushing through. There's not too much left. But the AP is up. The Ancient of War made the way back. Okay. LawLiet is down to 37 and can't rebuild. Destroyer with the Dispel. And 1-0. It feels like he's not losing anything anymore. Here's the nuke, but the Nova still hits. Shadow Meld, it doesn't work. Demon Hunter, GG. The series is tied. Oh man. Oh man. And I will join Flow TV next game. Is it really happening? I'll join Flow TV. So sorry for DC. He's turning it around, isn't he? The Show Cup King. He's doing it again. This was a Warden map, but man, the Ghoul early on. Heavy disruption on the Night Elf creeping. On the Warden in general. Two wins in a row. Is this entire series for LawLiet falling apart? He just can't stop the tier 3, can he? Warden, of course, risky. That's the big thing. If she's not getting the levels, if she can't harass the economy, that's what happens. Dude, the one base play. Night Elves found solid solutions against these ghoul pushes with mass air. But oh boy. It's back on the menu. Back on the menu. Eyes glued to the Flow TV. The second it starts, we're gonna join. The town thing, thank you very much for the sub. Fingers crossed. Oh man, a series down to one last map. If you are the Show Cup champion, that is a lot of money you can potentially earn. Every map is around $200. That's how Happy got up to, what's his earnings? Around 100k, I think, in 2022. Nobody comes close. Nobody comes close at all. Like 50 consecutive wins in Show Cup. Yeah, 94k for Happy. the dominant force, that's for sure. Such a fast series. 100%. We are 1 hour 15 minutes in the series and it's 3-3. That's incredible. Game is up. Fluxu, you absolute god that you came up with Flow TV, reviving WAG TV, implementing it to War 3 Champions. That's godsend. I don't know what the map is, so it's kinda hard to predict what the strat is. I can tell you in a second. Concealed. Okay. Everything will be decided on Concealed. And what a series it's been. Powerful, powerful start by LawLiet with 2 wins in a row. With crazy good early games. Last Refuge. As well as Twisted. Is there another pocket strat? I think on this map, the map is so big, the rush distance is so huge. It's really hard to do anything early game. Come on, give me an epic banger in the last show cup of the year. Just as a recap for everybody joining late, 1.5 years since LawLiet beat 1-0 the last time. Who are you rooting for, everybody? Are you LawLiolets? Or are you cheering for 1-0? Okay, 50-50 so far. Epic banger, indeed. Lots of LawLiet fans in the chat. I wonder if it's because of LawLiet or if it's against Undead. Keeper. For the first time in a best of 7 series, it's a Keeper of the Grove. That might come as a surprise. A Demon Hunter would be possible too, I guess. Another question, will 1-0 expand again? That was, I guess, figured out. Claws again, okay. That's what he needs. These early game items, that was a key to success on last Refuge already. Only a ring on the other side. There's a sacrificial skull. Is he seriously playing expansion on Concealed? He is. Wow, the madman. Who whispered in his ear that this is a good idea? He saw the Keeper. He knows what's up. We've seen a Demon Hunter counter an expansion. We've seen an AP push counter an expansion. Oh, needs to detonate! Gets it! Most of it. Not all. Keeper. He's just expanding as well, right? Oh, did he forget the last hit? Or the right click? Ooh, that is 10 seconds. That he's missing. 15 seconds maybe. One to 0 starts the creep. Items really not that good for the undead. The Happy Slayer. Yeah, this is a little bit of a long walk approach and no scout on the map for 1-0. at all. Ooh, close with the wisp. Okay, he gets it. Talisman, not good. TK level 3, what did he get? Another ring. Oh boy. Okay, this is level 3. And then we establish 2-base, 2-base. Here's the scout. Finally. Wow, that archer, thanks to the poison, 1 HP. 1-0 on the opposite side of the map. He can't really push this. Staff acquired. When Moon came up with the keeper play, with the keeper harass, half a year ago or whatever that was, staff was an essential item. And it might just be the essential item. Lots of mana used. Undecided if it's Treants 2 or Entangle 2. And both are choosing a very passive approach to this. Ah, Shadow Melt. Both rings sold for New Rod of Necromancy and also Reveal. Where's the harass gonna end up? 1-0 at the moment, has no idea, moves out, checks the right hand side. And he sees the keeper now. Will ghouls fall? Will acolytes fall? That's the question. This one, probably down. This one, probably down. Does he need an entangle or not? Slakor! Oh, did he get it in the Fog of War? Damn! Slakor, thank you very much for the 2-year resub. So yeah, 2 kills, needs to go back fast. This tech, I don't know, doesn't need to be abandoned really, as he has this expansion. And 1-0 is tearing tier 2 buildings apart, as it seems. Huge delay on LawLiet's tech. That's not what you want. Is he stuck? I was so scared for a second. Tobias Braun, thank you for the 8-month resub. But I think thanks to Entangle, this is a hold. And another kill, but yeah. Production cut in half. At least for now. Demon Hunter second the choice. No Panda. It turned around. It was a pixel away from the keeper. Oh, okay. Both expos up. Ooh, that's big. You need these archers for a bit of damage. One getting ensnared. There's no mana anymore. So limited potential, I'd say. If he salvages this well, this might be playable for LawLiet, even though it's hard. Will he finally leave him alone? Yes, he does. Establishing a second crypt. This will go... Or this will be a fiend build. Watch! Thank you for the 6-month resub. Lots and lots of skeletons. At the moment, 1-0 pretty passive. Gotta make sure that the skeletons won't go for it. It didn't get it, right? No, it was all LawLiet. That Shredder is bringing the work. Six ghouls creeping. Still waiting for that tier 2. As hippos are coming. Not a scratch on this tree. Not a scratch on the second base of 1-0. The longer the game goes, the better it is for 1-0. That's clear. Gargoyle. Always like this. 1 or 2 gargoyles for a start. Ow, ghoul lost. Just to farm the dragons. Big mana potion again. Tough. Will he continue with the Gargs? So we mask and potion. Kinda nice. Will he continue with the Gargs? Or is there a attack switch? You can start Gargs, then go into Fiends after the first battle. This forces LawLiet into a heavy anti-air army. There are options on tier 3. I like the Panda, but you need tier 3 first. Lots of resources floating at LawLiet. There's the tier 3. Yeah, I guess he needs it. Keeper can go Thorns Aura. You can go Panda for Drunken Haze. Even one level of Drunken Haze can be good, as the Panda is pretty sturdy. Nice last hit. Panda is pretty sturdy and does survive Coil Nova. But then, of course, you put a Dreadlord in the mix and everything changes. Hippo scouting, more creeping. DH needs to be 3. ASAP. Hunter's Hold coming for upgrades that you might need for ferries later. Cloak of Flame's not that great, I'd say. Second red spot going to LawLiet. Half of the army against the dragon, and 120 has a pretty clear idea of what's happening. Lion Hall of Stormwind, excellent for these fights. Entangle, focus, no TP. The hippos, there are 2 groups of hippos. Hippo riders and normal hippos. Can he reach again? No entangle. The mana potion is on the demon hunter for some reason. Is he willing to engage into that fight? There's no Nova. 10 supply down. Hippos are quite fast, but the DK is giving Unholy Aura. Gargs can fly away. Precarious situation for 120. Tier 3 done. Dreadlord immediately. For Vamp Aura, for Carrion Swarm. As a third hero, the Dreadlord is phenomenal. LawLiet needs damage. If there's attack switch into something ground by 120, what are you supposed to do? Demon Hunter clearly underleveled. Now he gets the level 3, and that is a big power spike. You see the burns, very effective. And the Gargs don't do much against heroes. It's all gonna be DK Lich. Game on a Knife's Edge. We have classic LawLiet. Double Hunter Soul, super fast upgrades. Third Engine of Wind. No third hero. No Panda. Is that the right call? 2,000 gold. He was so greedy. Spending a lot of time and no upkeep. Definitely, like, 120 overtowers him right now. With 20 pop. LawLiet needs a bit of time. And it seems like he is getting that time. At least for now. Sleep first against the Demon Hunter. That's also a good choice. All 4 spells are phenomenal on the Dreadlord. So with 3 wins, you could go into ferries afterwards. Well, 120 is getting ready for this. He's getting ready for the push. The one deciding push in Game 7 of Show Cup 70. The last Show Cup of the year. 120 has 2 choices. Push and kill or expand in the middle. Is he indecisive? Scout is up. He sees, oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. But there's 3 production buildings and hippos build quite fast. Panda will melt? I don't think so, really. How do you deal with the ghouls? The defensive setup is not that great. No shop, only 1 Moonwell. But 120 is giving him time. 70 supply. Next round. And LawLiet spent all his gold. The wins must have a big queue. Yeah, they do. So reinforcements will trickle in. Reinforced defenses is not upgraded. Can he just go for the tree and TP out? Here's the scroll protection. Massive amount of armor on these hippos. That doesn't help against Nova. Off we go. The deciding fight. Going for the Lich. Heal scroll used immediately. Heal scroll on the other side as well. Look at his soup. Second heal scroll used. There's one more for LawLiet. One more heal scroll. And is he owning that fight or will it turn around? Dreadnought level 2. Here's... Uh-oh. That's the life still on the gargoyles now. Hippos, he needs more. Archers also hurt, but he cleans it up. Even supply. No anti-air against the Destro anymore. May Entangle reign supreme. We even got a little bit of Thornsaura. Staff out. Demon Hunter saved. And we got an even game still. TP, not another staff. Wow. What an explosive fight that was. Gotta be careful with that demon though. Staff's on cooldown for 15. Staff was passed. And Sleep was not ready for just a handful of seconds that could have prevented the staff. But there are still ghouls on the field. And still no Nature's Blessing. Heroes gotta carry. The hippos are useless now. But ferries are coming in. And there's no solution to the ferries at the moment. Gargs torn to pieces in seconds. He wants the heroes. He wants to surround, but that is easier said than done. Next to the Moonwell, another Entangle. Take out ghoul after ghoul. And is that the solution? Is that it? The Garg play is over. I don't think that's it. Hippos are mostly useless right now. And that's a lot of dead supply. That's 12 hippos doing nothing. Sleep on the Keeper to prevent the next Entangle. They do prevent destroyers. But it's dead weight. Is it the best thing to kill them off? Or can you build a hippo ferry army? Oh, wow, these upgrades, man. 3-3 on the ferry soon. It's not over. We're getting scary hero levels. Add some archers. I don't think he has an engine of war anymore. I think that was lost in the middle. Fiend numbers are getting scary. Even supply. And it's just a distraction though. Heroes and ferries about to dive deep into the undead base. There's only one narrow forces a town portal immediately. How much damage can be done? It's one ghoul. It's two ghouls. And that should be a TP. Coil or kill. Coil or kill. Oh, both. Worst of both worlds. Wow, 3-2 fiends. These upgrades are insane on both sides. I really like this triple engine of wind. Few people do it. Here's the next push. He didn't get Nature's Blessing. It only started now. Aiming for a run by again. He's tearing 1-0, or he's pulling 1-0 apart. Trading resources, or at least he should. Sleep on the Keeper. Careful. But Flare prevents damage. 20 armor on the ferries. Wellspring and Nature's Blessing about to be up. This is still so much dead weight. Oh, careful, there's Sleep. Very small inventory by 1-0. Is that just the push? LawLiet can't go higher than 80, but he can reinforce if he's not losing that Moonwell. Okay, he can't go up to 80. Whoa. Lots of webs used on the hippos, so the ferries are free to do whatever they want. Lich catches a coil. Is he just killing the Lich? Is that it? Was the web on auto cast? Lich is down! Oh no! Is that 1-0 down from the throne? Or the fiends carrying this? Level 5 DK is looking for the next hero. But without the Orb of Corruption, what can you do? LawLiet is drowning in supply, but so is 1-0. Gotta get out. Shredder is dead. Level 3 on the Dreadlords. Even supply. Oh my god, this game. All the webs used on useless hippos. Talent transition. At least a little bit. Lich is back, big investment. And they're both running for the fountain. No zappers just yet, one fairy forgotten, but that's not the end of the world. I really, like, one talent just to tag would be nice. Do you want to fight at the fountain? That Dreadlord melting in the first few seconds of the fight, but this is where the real fight begins. There's a town portal by LawLiet, he can get out. Only one invo potion on 120. This air army is just all over the place. One destroyers, but okay. The hippos are getting caught again. Fiend down, second one about to fall. This is the third defense upgrade is missing quite a bit. And LawLiet is going for the Dreadlord. There's no mana anymore for a coil. Careful! Dreadlord dead! Level 6! And with that, there's no sleep! There's no disable against Tranquility! Lich level 4, will that be the rescue? I don't think so. This fight is all LawLiet. The fiends are falling like they're flies. And reinforcements are trickling in. DK, they're about to drop Invo Potion pass, but that opens up the kill of the Lich. Look at all these fairies. They're all safe. Maybe a little miss micro kills another fiend. TP's out. And that is a whooping 20 pop lead. Plus an ultimate. All 4 spells selected. What are the gold mines saying? 500. 200. Tranquility. 4,200 and 3,700 here. One Acolyte missing, by the way. Is that what decides the game? The Talon Adept training, maybe it was a misclick, we don't see it. 120 can rebuild at least to a degree. Goes for Burrow, that's smart, no reveal. No wisp at the lab. Five, 4, 3 heroes. 30 seconds till Dreadlord. Sleep 2, is that a mistake? I mean now, Vamp Aura doesn't do too much and Carrion Swarm wouldn't do much against fairies as well. This insane fairy transition is rendering the Dreadlord kinda useless. And LawLiet wants it. He wants to finish it right here, right now. Nova is hitting only hippos, and as we said, they're more or less useless. Statue a little bit out of position. He catches the fiend in the back. One heal potion, that's about it. Going for the Lich once again. That's the last bit of juice for the DK. If not mana potions or anything. Demon Hunter diving deep. He's almost surrounded. Tranquility again. The Dreadlord is back. Can he reach? Not really. Oh no, there's no mana. Full Tranquility. Everything back to full health. Demon Hunter 5.1, so no metamorphosis. Fairy split to all sides. And now there's Burrow, but the damage is just too crazy. He kills him in the Burrow animation, most of them actually. But 120 fighting for dear life. Demon Hunter needs to be staffed out, gets staffed out. The Burrow actually didn't do too much. Now damage is done. 10 supply lead once again, and that was the transition for this.
A player's forces are under attack.
The next base, it was just a distraction. This base is lasting longer than this base. And this base will decide the game. Double Invo Potion on 120. Double Staff on LawLiet. These fairies are insane. The pink and blue armada. That's ships, right? Whatever the name is. Armada is just an amazing word. Let me use it, even if it's wrong. He needs to break this Tree of Eternity. 2000 HP! 7 armor. And you got piercing damage. Onto the Lich. Foggy failed many times trying to nuke Happy's Lich, but maybe it just forces a coil and opens up the targeting of Fiends. There's a limited amount of Fiends left in this game, because there's a limited amount of gold for 120. You can't nuke fairies. You can only hope to save the Lich. And this Demon Hunter, with his mana burns, is the craziest hero on the field right now. There's Tranquility again, because there is no mana on the Dreadnought. He cannot stop this. Everything's hurt. Everything's about to fall. This build was good. The Destroyer is dead, though. Saves the Dreadnought, sacrificing his own life. Everything that's focused is just gone. The damage meter of the fairies would be through the roof. And he's just looking for the knockout punch. What hero is falling first? 2 at 50%. 1 has an Invo Potion. LawLiet not overstaying his welcome. He knows that this is working in his favor. $1,500 gold. Double shop setup for potions. Frost armor missing. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. Repairing this will be tough. But you can't stay when a Demon Hunter is so near. Coil Nova. But there is an Invo Potion. There should be a staff. Not waking up the Keeper. Who, LawLiet, you scare me. DK move to the side. Tranquility. Who needs potion if you have Tranquility? And there's not enough Fiends. You can't stop this army. He's killing a few of them. But this is an entire screen filled with Fairy Dragons. Level 4. Alright, level 7 on the Keeper. This is why it's called Show Cup, everybody. It's still a tri-hero undead. It's still statues on the ground. Gabriel Champagnolo, thank you for the sub. Maybe the Demon Hunter needs to weave in and out. He missed the timing for a little bit of repair. DK6 is Aura 3. Detonate here. And another engagement. Staff must be ready on the Keeper, and it is... DK! Woo! Moving out of harm's way. Once again, the Destroyer is falling. So it's level 6 is Metamorphosis the key. There we go. Here it is. Chuck Norris about to end this game. 1-0 can only do one thing, and that is run. The splash damage, the mana burn, the tankiness, all working in the DK's favor, but this was a lot of losses. You barely even see it because it's still so many fairies. But it's time to repair now, and that is time to consolidate this base. 600 gold left. Kingdom for Dust. One to 0 is running out of options. No statues, and you see it, you feel it. Where's the mana? The impact of lacking statues is huge. He survived the ultimate. This expo is gone, and this expo is gone in 200. Yeah, seems like something crashed our overlay. Trying to get it back real quick. Here's the next push. Is it the final push? Calling over on the demon, but he's ready for that with a potion. This needs to be massive, massive, massive damage. The wisps! Oh, the detonate! Against the statues, against the DK, this would be massive. Here we go, and everything's dry. Dreadlord about to die. Tranquility to save the Demon Hunter, and it's just unit after unit that's falling once again. These ultimates for LawLiet, absolutely fantastic. And how can you save these fiends? Tickle damage, but you can't tickle someone to death. And if any hero falls, we got a new Show Cup champion. DK is gone with that, the aura. And that's child's play now to catch up to the fiends. Look how slow they are. One last destroyer. You don't want to lose the Show Cup championship, but he does! And LawLiet takes the series for the first time in 1.5 years. He is able to win against 1-2-0. And in what fashion? In what fashion? So diverse, this entire series. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal how this was played. Very good execution, very good game sense, and the undead reign of terror is over. LawLiet, he did it. 2 weeks ago, he lost almost everything he attended. He was in such a slump. And he fought back. This guy in Doobie Cup was at the bottom of the barrel the entire league. It was better at WSB, but this is it. LawLiet 3-4. And as the last map started, I said, I want a banger. And oh my god, was that a banger. New Show Cup champion, a Night Elf, LawLiet. How long has it been? Colorful and 15 Sway were Night Elf champions. I remember that. But when was that? Let me check. Show Cup 55. Okay, it was in October. It's not too long ago. But 1-2-0 and happy off the throne. It's a Night Elf now. And I think I can leak this from a private conversation. Prior to the match, I say, today is your day. All the item luck that you didn't have yesterday was saved for today. And his only response was, I hope it's not a 0-7. It's not a 0-7, my friend. You deserve this victory. Hard work. This guy grinded a lot. All the hours. And it paid off. Kudos. Kudos, LawLiet. You're back. You're back. And that will be a huge jump in elo points as well. Call him. I reached out already. Not sure if he's running around in Seoul, immediately hitting the next bar. So LawLiet defeated the Happy Killer. So he's the lineal world champion, I guess? Because Happy was obviously the world champion. 1-0 beat Happy, and now LawLiet beats 1-0. Oh, I think Lin beat 1-0 before. Oh no, the 1-0 win was after Lin beat 1-0. Yeah. I think that's it. Wow, what an end to the year here in Show Cup 70. Who's next? I'm not sure if that's public yet. I don't think we know. But yeah, Show Cup will continue probably after TP League, because that's next on the menu for Warcraft 3. It starts January 2nd in 2023. That's going to be the first tournament of the year. $20,000, everybody. We had 4 months of qualifiers, and this came down to 8 players gathering enough points to participate in the TP League. We got LawLiet there, as well as Lin, Focus, Happy120, Moon, Colorful, and LawLiet. So this will be a round-robin group stage to determine the seeding for the double elim playoff stage, where we select the top 4 for the final 4 for the playoffs. So this will be 2 weeks of Warcraft. And it's going to be insane. This is going to be good. This is going to be real good. Wow. I'm pretty happy. Not gonna lie. I love my undead players. I love 120 for his way of playing, especially Undead Mirror. But you all know the bromance between me and LawLiet. All right. So I got no reply from LawLiet just yet. This means that now that we've finished Show Cup, we have another goal. And that's my last goal of the year. That is raising this bar, this golden bar, to 25. And that's what we're doing now. Level 25 is our goal. I do need to pee real bad. So if you excuse me, I'll take a little bit of a break. And then we play Neo vs. Ladder. Bear with me, everybody.